The IPO of FGV involved an offering of 2.298 billion ordinary shares, including over-allotment, which represents 63% of the enlarged share capital of FGV. The IPO attracted strong demand from both international and domestic investors, despite challenging and volatile equity markets that had resulted in IPOs in other markets being postponed or cancelled. Felda Global Ventures Holdings Berhad Chairman Muhammad Isa Abdul Samad said that the group is confident of becoming a big conglomerate in the country and in the world, as they have a good team involved in making this come true. When asked how the listing affect the overall international market, Muhammad Isa Abdul Samad gave a positive comment on the entry despite the current economic crisis.
Only for our country, but for the whole world market. Maybe we can say we also represent the ASEAN for this particular listing. That's why I said this our contribution big. Why? Because while other people refuse to go for listing, we are very confident. We go for listing. Even people said economy, Eurozone, whatever it is, we are still confident.
Apart from the very strong demand for the institutional offering, the Malaysian public retail offering also attracted a significant volume of interest. There were more than 58,000 applications for approximately 565.4 million shares received from the Malaysian public for the approximately 72.9 million shares available for subscription. This represents an oversubscription of 6.75 times for the Malaysian public portion. Meanwhile, President and Chief Executive Officer Datuk Sabri Ahmad said that FGV has already formulated specific plans and strategies to grow its business. Datuk Sabri Ahmad has concluded that the Felda IPO listing is indeed a strong entity that will thrive as it is stable and is founded upon credible assets.
Okay, we are basically a plantation company. Agribusiness is our core business. In fact, last year, 80% of our income comes from plantation. So we are very strong in terms of that. And plantation business, agri-commodity, is like in the stock market. And then also we are in the food business. Food business is quite recession-proof. So as long as India and China buys our palm oil, the price of palm oil will be good. Good price of crude palm oil will ensure we have good profitability of the company. So we are quite confident that the FGV will be among the top in the plantation sector in the Bursa Malaysia. We are very, very proud and very glad that we have such a good positive response on the first day. Even though the current market scenario, Eurozone is not very settled, US economy not doing that well, but in this region, ASEAN region, the economy is very robust and very strong. Liquidity in this region, fund managers have a lot of money. So this is a good stock to invest in for long term. Number two, compared to Facebook, we have different in terms of criteria. We have a company with strong track record of profitability. It's opened at 5.30. Now it's about 5.40. 80 cent premium is very good, and we hope that premium will be sustained, because this will be beneficial to the Malaysian public and also to the penroker who's got a share in this company. I think we're going to remain focused as a upstream agri-commodity company. We are focused on palm oil, rubber and sugar. And our downstream business is to support the upstream. We are not going to go and invest too much in downstream, except for going to specialty products, into ingredients, into branded cooking oil business. So the focus is still upstream.
The listing of FGV ends one of the most closely watched and publicly discussed IPOs in Malaysia. Today's listing also attracted worldwide interest in view of FGV's plan to go ahead This after several other regional offerings in Hong Kong and Singapore were pulled back following Facebook's IPO. FGV's listing today is in line with the 5 strategic trusts for Felda upon its 50th anniversary in 2006. The objective being the government's commitment in positioning Felda as a global player. Sherilyn Pang for The Capital.